we just have such a complicated relationship with our bodies. One thing that I've been aware of for a long time is that in my strategy or my efforts to protect myself, often my body has been the one that's paid the price for that. So I have an emotional disturbance, and instead of doing the healthy thing for my body, which would be to, maybe go out and get some exercise or do something else, I'll eat instead. And for many years, that was just I didn't really have enough room in there to do anything different. And then I would have periods of relative calm where I would have that room, and I would, my body would get healthier. And then it always seems to be, I have this kind of fallback of, well, my emotional comfort is worth more than my physical health. And that's something I've really been working with, because obviously that's not true. And I'm a lot more resilient emotionally than what my fallback position is. So it's interesting to work with our relationship with our body. This inquiry could be something around something that's not working in our body, or it could be something around anything else around our relationship with our body. So we'll just we'll do some relaxing and have a look and see what's going on from the neck down. All right. Get yourselves comfortable, warm, settled. And when we're talking about our relationship with our body, a lot of that is thought-based, of course. We're thinking about different experiences that we've had with our body. And then we have our actual direct experience. In this moment, right now, what does it feel like in the body? So we notice our physical muscles, bones, digestive system, all of these elements of our body, and a lot of them that we don't really notice unless we really specifically look. What does it feel like exactly in your physical body right now? And we might notice there's some parts of our body that feel really comfortable. Other parts might have some kind of sensation or pain. We might notice some tightness. Move your body around a bit if you need to. Let yourself settle in. And just this act of paying attention generally causes some kind of softening. We notice something's tight and our impulse is to let it soften. And then, of course, very closely connected with our physical body is the energy in the body. If we have shoulders that are up around the ears, for instance, we have that physical tightness there. There might be some pain or contraction of something. And we also might have an energetic component to that. Even once we relax our shoulders, there might be some kind of sensation still there. And notice what happens when you bring your attention to your whole body from head to toes. There could be images of the body as well. A lot of the body doesn't have really any sensation in it. We might have kind of an emptiness that's just feels kind of neutral. Or we might have sensation if we don't have anything particular going on in our calves, for instance. It might just be kind of not much there. If we tune in, we might be able to notice there's a sensation or something. But unless there's a pain or some kind of a restlessness maybe, or we tend to have just kind of an emptiness. We don't fill the whole space of our body when we tune in. Parts of it have sensation and parts of it don't. And then we bring our attention to it and we might notice there's something a bit more subtle going on. The one thing about our bodies is that the feedback we're getting is immediate. It's what's happening right now in this moment. Even if we think back to when we stubbed our toe or something, the memory of that isn't really the experience of it at the time. Or if we think back to a time when we were really relaxed, we were at a beach or out walking in nature or something that our whole body was just kind of settled and relaxed. It's interesting how when we think about our body and we think about relaxing, it helps to relax us a bit. We tend to let go a bit. And yet we're not exactly in the same situation. Our bodies and our minds, our thoughts about our bodies are very, very connected. And then, of course, there's the way that our minds, our thoughts generate and are connected with, associated with energy in our body. So if we have a thought about something we're afraid of, we'll feel that in our body too. So for a few more moments, let's just notice what's happening in our body. On the physical level, the energy or sensations and the thoughts about our body, about what's happening. Relax different parts of your body, see what that experience is like. And then let's work with what the body might know. What's going on in our body? It might be there's some feeling of something's not working. Could be the brain, or could be the body. Maybe we're concerned about our memory, or maybe we've been having some kind of a racing heart, or our digestion's not working properly. Just notice what comes up when you think about what's not working well in your body. And notice what comes up. There's going to be thoughts about that, words. Notice if there's any feeling of aggression towards your body, of a sense of being betrayed. Just notice what your relationship is. There kindness and patience? What happens? What comes up when you look at something that's not working very well in your body or something you're scared about? And if it's images coming up that seem quite intense, you could always do tapping or tracing. Stay connected with your breath. We can hear sounds, or we could look at the words as though they're printed out on something. We'll give ourselves several minutes for this, so just let yourself really settle into this inquiry. What's going on in your body? What might you need to know about that you haven't been paying attention to? What are your thoughts about all of that? We're just listening. Stay connected with the energy, the sensation in your body. If it feels okay, let yourself go right into the center of that. Just sit and rest and see what comes forward. We're just inviting this forward. Stay really connected with the energy and the breath. What is it that your body might want you to know? Or maybe there's something it needs to hear from you, needs you to see perhaps. And notice what comes up if you look at the word betrayal. Is there any sense that you're betraying your body, that your body betrays you? If it doesn't resonate, that's fine. Just let that go in the background and focus back in. But if you had some kind of a response, follow that. Listen, open up some space for that. Just continue to stay with whatever it is that's arising. See if you could welcome whatever it is that's happening right now. And stay with it on the level of energy or sensation. Notice what it feels like in your body. Notice your breath. Stay connected with your body, with your feet, your hands, the energy in the interior of your body as well. If there's any intentions that come up, perhaps have a look at that. Maybe you're seeing something that you'd like to change. You could set an intention right now. And before we finish, let's tune into any sense of appreciation or gratitude that might be here for our body. Even with whatever it is that's happening in our body, whatever the past is, what our relationship is, what our thoughts are. Tune into whatever it is that there is to appreciate right now about your body. This vehicle that we live in, so to speak. And then as you're ready, come out of the inquiry. Take a moment again to tune into your physical body, into the rhythm of your breath, the movement of your body with your breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes.